guys, how are you? This is Gemini Jazz 2020 here, and this is just another update of my model airport. So in the last video, I went over a few points of how what I've done with my model airport. So I did mention that I put sticky back plastic on the main terminal foils, and obviously the reason, as I said before, was because the ink was getting onto the models, which to add protection, I added sticky back plastic onto the main board, and obviously that left bubbles. So just quickly to show you the air side, I have managed to pop quite a lot of bubbles with the hot knife, but has left a few carbon stains, which I will be sanding down. So apart from that, that hasn't been much change to the air side, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. So I'm just going to show you what changes I've added. My airport is based on London Heathrow. I can't do a full diorama of London Heathrow due to the size, so what I decided was to build a model airport and just base it on London Heathrow and trying to make it as realistic as possible. So most of my airlines and models I bought are the same ones that fly into London Heathrow. So I'm just gonna move on to the jetways and show you what I've done. So I've put HSBC advertisement on the gates because everywhere in the world you just see HSBC on the jetways. Excuse me. I've added vents just on the main jetways. It's not very neat right now. I have to neaten it a bit more, but the vents were just to add a bit more realism. So we've got the Heathrow Airport logo on the main building, and I've added the HSBC on all of the gates. So now I'm going to move on to the Landside, where I have been focusing all of my attention on. So guys, this is my Landside. As you can see, it's not completed. I have a lot more work to do, but as I said in my last video, I'm experimenting with ground foils and painting to see what's better, because I think I'm going to make this model airport like a prototype for me before I make maybe a full size one. I'm not sure, it depends on time. So I'm just going to show you what I've done. So I've added public transport. So this is the London Underground, so the Piccadilly line, which does come to Heathrow. So I'm just going to move on ahead. So I don't know if any of you have visited London Heathrow before, but if you have, you may recognise this Emirates A380 from the roundabout. So there's a model A380 roundabout in London Heathrow, and I thought that would be very realistic for my model diorama. So just to move on, so I printed this off of the internet. I found this off the internet. I typed in 1/400 scale car park, and I managed to find this. So it's not fully completed yet, but as you can see, I think it adds a lot of realism, and I've stuck some advertisement on the car park, so an Emirates advertisement just in front of the A380, and a Qantas advert, which I haven't got a Qantas plane yet, but I do intend to buy, and I know Qantas and Emirates have a partnership, so I thought it would be best to include both of them and put them together. So guys, just to quickly show you on this side, when you visit an airport, a real airport, you see a lot of car rental companies, and I decided that for my model airport I wanted to have one as well to add more realism, so I chose Avis. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've never rented a car before. I can't even drive a car, but never rented a car. Just wanted to add a small little just a little bit of nature into my model airport. I have to replace the trees because they're obviously not scale, and I found these in the pound shop, and I just thought, just for now, just to see how they look, and I think they look fantastic, but I don't think the palm trees are realistic for London. So moving on, so these are offices I found off of I can't remember what the website is. They mainly do like they do airports related to the UK, so they have a Terminal 5 airport. I think it's called Airport Control Designs. I'm not too sure. So one I decided to have as a Heathrow HQ, but I can't think of what this one should be, so I've just left it blank for now. And yeah. So moving on. So if you may remember, just from a few videos ago, I purchased the scale figures, the 1 for 100 scale figures. So I've used blue tack on it right now because obviously I have to move them about a lot because I haven't finished painting, as you can see. So I just put them there to show you. So far I think these have worked fantastically because, as you can see for yourself, that they're to scale and they add a lot of realism to my airport. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I've done here. So this is blank right now because I'm expecting to build a model hotel. I think I'm going to choose Hilton Hotel as to represent my airport. So I'm just gonna show you what other development I'm planning here. So here, this is going to be a bus station and my underground station. So I'm going to make a tunnel. So I'm just gonna put like something on top just to show that there's a tunnel. Over here, I'm going to make my cargo area and my fuel tanks, I think they're called. So because you can see that my airport isn't that big, I don't have enough space for a cargo terminal specifically, and I don't have any cargo planes, and I don't intend to buy one. So I wanted to make this as like so an area where cargo can be distributed onto these planes. So like, for example, I've got an Emirates plane there, so there can be an Emirates Sky Cargo distribution office here. So I'm not too sure, so I'm just going to leave it blank for now. And so yeah, as you can see for yourself, there has been a lot of change to my model airport, and there's more to come. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video there. I do recommend subscribing to my channel, as I do have more videos coming up of more unboxings, and when I've completed the corrections and completed my model airport, I shall be posting up more videos, so stay tuned for that. So please comment, like and subscribe, and take care of yourself.